Hi, welcome to Todd's Tips. I'm Todd Barsness, a full-time voiceover talent, and Todd's Tips is a feature of VO Marketing Pro. Now, if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to voiceover, just visit our Facebook page, website, or contact us via email. The links are located here. This is Todd's Tips, and what else do we need to do before we get into it?
Nothing else. Usually I start these out with just a little bit of a introduction of who Dad is and why we do these videos. We're both full-time voiceover talents. Dad's been a full-time voiceover talent for 14 years. He's in his 14th year, and I am just under 3 years. I'm in my third year of voiceover, full-time, and basically what these are tips that Dad gives, same kind of things that he gives me. If you've been here, you know this spiel, but if you're new, gives me some tips, you guys some tips on how he runs his business. This year, he's already over $200,000 in voiceover. The last 7 years, he's been over $200,000 in voiceover alone, no coaching, nothing else. And the last 8 years, it's been six figures, six figures. Yeah. So anyway, just to give his name a little bit of, I always say credence, but give it a little bit of value to that, that he might know what he's doing. Anyway, perk up your ears. And just before I start, these videos will still be free for everybody out there on YouTube. The Todd's Tips and the numbers, but the numbers are going to get a little bit of a makeover. And if you're interested in finding out more about what's happening there, you can contact us. We're starting a new Facebook group that is direct email marketing and voiceover related. It's for people who need help with direct email marketing. So there'll be lots of different things that we'll be doing in that group. If you're interested, you can let us know. If you're not, no problem. So anyway, yeah, Todd's Tips, let's get into it.
And that's called VO Marketing Pro Plus, just so you know, so you can reference that if you'd like to. So just back to Roy, our puppy dog. If he gets up and starts moving around, he's probably going to knock that
maybe
camera, but we'll see. Maybe he'll be careful. Maybe he'll sleep for a while. So Todd's Tips, and off we go. We're talking about do's and don'ts. And we have these caveats always, and that's just to help you be able to take a moment to think, put your hand to your chin, be able to say, now, how can I take what Todd's learned in his 14 years and maybe where he is in his journey of voiceover and be able to then apply those to your specific situation, because everybody's situation is different. We understand that. And so when Hudson talks about the money, it's to kind of make you go like this. When we talk about the caveats, it's to make you go like this. So you think and apply. Anyway, here's another do and don't. This time a do. I do think most people way overcomplicate direct email marketing. I think they way overcomplicate it. Now, have you ever seen a professional golfer chip out of a sand bunker?
Yes.
They make it look easy. Then you try it and, you hit 5 of them in a row and they, come right back to you. 5 shots in the sand bunker. Or have you ever seen a skilled craftsman make a dresser or a table? They appear to never have issues. Every measurement and cut and assembling makes it look effortless. But a guy like me, or even kind of a weekend warrior for crafts, that's a little bit more difficult. It just doesn't come together like that. I think about Hudson. Hudson's a really good baseball player, and he has brothers that are still on the same, past high school home talent baseball team, and they always talk about the fact that he makes it look easy. Well, but there's been a lot of time and effort put into baseball, developing your skills, working hard at thinking it through and working out and then playing at a high level. And so, yeah, there might be some skill there that's above some of them. Nevertheless, a lot of it is you making something that's not so easy look easy. You get the picture. When you're a pro at anything, you have a tendency to make it look easier than it is. When others try to replicate it, that gift or skill, not so simple. But whether it's golfing or playing baseball or being a craftsman, the ease in which these people do things, what they do, it's not complicated. It's really quite simple. Hard work, which includes training, and determination over time plus some simple processes equal a skill that isn't easy, but oftentimes they make it look easier than it is. With this in mind, let's talk about direct email marketing. Direct email marketing, in my mind, isn't complicated. Contrary to what lots of people tell you in the VO industry, coaches, they lay out fancy master plans that include highfalutin CRMs and strategies that make things look a lot harder, I think, and more complex than they are. And I don't exactly know why. Maybe it's because it's hard and complicated for them, possibly. Or maybe it's because if you make something look harder and more complex than it really is, you can set yourself up as an expert and make some cold cash and have other people sign up for your classes and such. That's another way that you can make things look more complicated than they are, or a reason. Becoming successful in direct email marketing is not complicated. A simple plan, my simple plan has always been, still is, Microsoft 365, Google, and Excel spreadsheet. In fact, before that, it was a notebook. It was a
loose leaf paper.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Second thing, some basic training, and maybe some tweaking here and there as you kind of find out where you need to go and what you need to do. And then just do it. Just do it. Simple plan, some basic training, just do it. Lots of emails. Again, people say, how many emails? More than you can imagine. How much time? Lots of time. People say, how much time? More than you can imagine. There's lots of time and lots of emails. Just get it in your head if you're going to be in the direct email market. But it's not complicated. It's just doing it. I think the hardest part of direct email marketing is number 3. That's the just do it side, not the 1 and 2, the plan and some training. It's not that hard. It's the number 3. It's where the rubber meets the road. That's number 3, just doing it, being organized, being disciplined, being patient, persevering, having persistence, those things. National Association of Voice Actors, NAVA, their 2022 survey results say direct email marketing, 53% of the people surveyed said that they do direct marketing, 53%. But 88% of those 53% say they make 4 touches or less per day. So out of the 53%, 88% of those make 4 marketing touches or less per day. Remember, 20% or less income from direct email marketing is 66%. And so you remember that the overall 1,200 surveyed, 76% make $20,000 or less per year. So those above numbers that I just gave you, those are not large at all. People aren't putting many emails out there. They're not doing it regularly. They're not making much money from direct. How can they be? You're making $20,000 a year total. And what part of that is direct marketing? Maybe it's all, but that's still only $20,000 a year. Clearly, what VO talent most need is not help in 1 and 2. That's the simple plan and the training. Sure, they need help in that area. Certainly, there's education. But what they need help in is encouragement. Thanks a lot for joining me for Todd's Tips. And if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to VO, the links are listed here.